The moon was round as the sun went down, and the tide retreated from thee. Map close to my chest, I started my quest to reclaim the heart of the sea. The waves appeased to a gentle sway as the path to you revealed. The secret cave hidden no more, the treasure waiting to yield. Approaching the mouth, I let out a shout, my call echoing in the dark. Yet the heart of the sea was calling to me, and I entered the cavern with spark. 'Twas warmer inside, and soon I did spy at the heart of the hollow a pool. The surface was still, and the water looked deep, but I knew there awaited my jewel. I strolled up to the edge, and Zounds, I said. I fell at the sight of her eyes. The head of a maid had emerged from the shade and rippled me with surprise. Who goes there? I asked. The head rose fast, revealing a beautiful form. My name is Kite, she whispered to me, and I guard the heart of the sea. Her hair inky black, her bod clad with shells, I blushed at the sight of Kite. But I felt duped as I gazed in the pool, a tail instead of legs was her shame. Back, beast, I spurred with a lift of my sword, the heart of the sea will be mine. She tilted her head, a little laugh spread, then step up and claim your prize. I took one step more and peered in the deep, where a faint pinkish light shined below. I glanced at the maid who wrung out her hair and rippled the water that glowed. But the jewel lies deep within this pool, too deep for a man to dive. With a flick of my tail, I'll take you down and bring you back up alive. It won't cost much, she grinned with a blush, for your trip into the abyss. What is it you want? I asked with a flaunt. This I desire, a kiss. But hark, she forewarned, for fulfilling this deed, your heart will be tied to the sea. I've kissed many a maid, I am unafraid, 'tis a small price to pay. Tempt me not with your scales and fish-like tail, to the land my heart will stay. I approached her quick and reached with my lips and gave her a single kiss. I meant to pull away, but instead I did stay, her sea salt smell hard to resist. I felt a small shock and disjoined from her quick, my head swirling like waves on the shore. I paused for a sec and kissed her again, faster and harder than before. Then back came my sense, and I pushed her away, 2 kisses for the price of 1 toe. I thank thee, she said, hug tight and hold breath, together we travel below. We dove in the pool, my sights on the jewel, as we entered into her domain. The water was cool, but her body was warm, and my thoughts turned again toward Kite. Her mighty tail swished, the bubbles were thick, and I glanced into her eyes. Could a man and a fish be joined by a wish, and together live out their lives? A pinkish glow soon lit her face. I turned my head downward to see. It looked grand in the sand, sparkling alone, alluring the heart of the sea. I grasped the pink gem in my hand. My breath was almost at end. Eyes wide, I looked toward Kite. She grinned and surged upward again. Her heart of pink was now mine. I held tight as we climbed. We burst forth with a splash, breathing air safe at last. But down I did stare at the mark I now bared. Kite's words did speak true. I let go of the jewel to descend in the dark. Her magic had taken me through. 2 tails now swam inside the pool. I knew I could never leave. The cave and the maid, my union to both, my heart had been tied to the sea.